반짝이는 눈빛 눈이 부셔 매일 날 감싸주는 손길.
Choi Myung-ji is about to be exposed for her lies. She claimed a man was a gas meter reader but it was obvious he wasn't. Choi Myung-ji had brought someone to open a safe that was supposed to contain something important, but when they opened it, there was nothing inside. It looked as if someone had prepared the safe to be empty, as if they had expected Choi Myung-ji to try and open it. If she had been clever, she might have realized she was under suspicion when she saw the empty safe, but instead, she was just frustrated. She couldn't understand why the safe was empty after all her efforts. She was determined to find something even if it meant tracking the location of the items. She was so focused on finding the missing document that she was putting herself in even more danger. Shin Yeo-jin, who had her suspicions about Choi Myung-ji and her daughter, was confused when she saw a portrait and a letter that made her think they might be connected to the family of the company she had ruined. However, Choi Myung-ji played right into Shin Yeo-jin's hands. Whether by intuition or a feeling from her secretary, Shin Yeo-jin knew something suspicious was happening when Choi Myung-ji tried to open the safe. In the end, Shin Yeo-jin was forced to confront the fact that she had been caught with Yeo-jin's death certificate and Eun-chung's DNA test results. By now, Shin Yeo-jin must have realized that Choi Myung-ji had been going through her things. The items in the room were slightly rearranged, showing signs that someone had been there. Normally, Shin Yeo-jin wouldn't have worried too much about small things being moved, especially since she had a housekeeper. Even if some jewels were taken from a wealthy family, it wouldn't make a significant difference. However, the safe that Shin Yeo-jin used had a hidden secret. Even though people frequently came and went from her room, there was something she wanted to keep hidden. She had warned everyone not to touch anything, but someone had crossed the line by messing with the safe. When Shin Yeo-jin looked up information on the safe, she discovered that if the door opened, an alarm would go off on her phone. The moment Choi Myung-ji opened the safe, Shin Yeo-jin received the alarm. Thinking it might be a mistake, she realized that the only people who should be in the house at that time were Shin Bang-ul and Choi Myung-ji. On her way back from meeting Eun-chung, instead of going to a meeting with the wealthy, Shin Yeo-jin decided to head home. She knew someone had opened her safe and needed to find out who. When she arrived, Shin Bang-ul had already left and Choi Myung-ji was coming out of the kitchen with a man. Shin Yeo-jin acted casual, asking about the man, but her suspicion was clear. The man had entered her room and there was a strange smell. It didn't make sense for a gas meter reader to check the gas in her room, especially without wearing proper clothing. She realized that Choi Myung-ji must have been involved in opening the safe. She questioned her, wondering what she was hiding and why she thought she could get away with it because they were family. Shin Yeo-jin had been too lenient with her, but now it was clear that Choi Myung-ji had crossed a line. Shin Yeo-jin had been careful about leaving the safe empty to avoid suspicion. She knew she had almost been caught concerning Yeo-jin's death and Eun-chung's identity. While she didn't know who killed Yeo-jin, Choi Myung-ji was the most likely suspect. The threatening letter had almost clouded her judgment, but now she knew she had to be even more cautious to protect Eun-chung. This was only the beginning. She had to find out who killed Yeo-jin and protect Eun-chung at all costs.
'Cause you are beautiful, a beautiful stranger.